These are the 3 screws I need to remove. One connector. And then lift it up. It will come out. So this is the filter box. You need to clean it properly.
ఇట్లా ఏమంటారా?
అది కొట్టేయండి బాగా పాదులు పెట్టావా?
ఇప్పుడు ఆన్ చేశాను సార్.
So now we are getting some noise and getting the color registration out. So for that we are replacing the drive assembly for the car for belt. This one. Pause. No, don't make that only. All screws we are making very less. So while we are taking out this drum drive assemblies, we need to take out the process unit out. For that we just open the front door and release the ADU lock and take out the process unit before we are taking out the drum drive assemblies. So this is the ADU drive lock. As you know, like machine is off and it will not open, right? So just open this one and take out this process unit out. Now we need to remove this entire plate. No need to remove, just we need to slide it. This is fuel. So now we need to remove this. These are the drives: yellow, magenta, cyan and black, and this is the transfer belt drive. And to remove that one, we need to take this plate we need to remove this plate side, and then we can take this one out. So for that we need to take this plate. So we need to take out this plate. So I'm removing that one now. So after removing this one, see, there is one screw is there, one screw and these two screws. These two screws we need to remove to lose this plate. So now this plate, all the screws for this plate, one from here on the top, one from here on the top, and one from here in the bottom. And this one screw, and here we have one more screw, and here one screw, and then the board we have two screws, all removed, and this will become more loose. So I'm just removing from the guide, and I'm just removing this fan, so we can remove these connections. And while you are fixing back, make sure these connections will miss out. So these two connections most of the time will miss out, and we will get the fan error. So make sure you not while fixing it back, make sure to fix it back properly. Now after removing the fan connections here, we have removed this connections, three connections for the drum assembly, and this is for cyan drum assembly, these three for the magenta, and these three for the yellow, and this is the developer bias assembly, high voltage assembly connection, which one we removed, and we are removing it from the routing also. After removing, then we need to remove the screws. See, this is the one screw here for this drum drive assembly, and we have one here on the top, here we have one on the top, and we have one here one screw, and we have one screw here, this one. So the four screws we need to remove to take out the drum drive assembly. Like that we need to remove all four connections, same three connections and one high voltage connection, four connections and four screws, then it will come out. Now I removed those four screws, and now I was just removing out that drum assembly, drive assembly. So from this hole will come out. So this you need to adjust, let it get out. Now we have removed all four drums. See, to remove the four drum screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. So four screws we need to remove to the drum. So all four drum shaft we have removed now. This is the transfer belt drive shaft. This is the one we need to remove right now. We are removing it, yes. To remove the transfer belt drive, we need to remove this one connector, and this is second connector. Both are for the bias, and there are two connectors here on the top side. So we need to remove these two connectors. See here, this white connections are there. So these two connections we need to remove, which is coming from this here. Okay. Yeah, now you can see this is the where transfer belt drive will sit, and that also was removed out. So all drive assemblies what came out now. So this is for the drum drive and transfer belt drive assembly. And if you want to replace the developer drive assembly, this is the developer drive assembly. Most of the time in this motor, some motors will go down. These are the motors, if you can see. Or inside the developer drive we have the gates. Some of the gates will burn out and we will get that noise, and we will not get printed for some particular color. So drive assembly will drive gears we need to replace. Each developer have approximately 6 gears, I believe, 6 or 4 gears. So total 16 gears I believe we need to replace. So to replace that one, we need to remove this total box. This is the total PCBs, like electronics PCBs, and this is the one which is containing the hard drives. We need to remove this cover, and we need to disconnect the connections here, and we can take out this entire box out. This entire box we can take it out, then we can easily access this one. This also have like around 12 to 16 screws will be there for this assembly, like in each hole is there, right, like this hole. So all the holes we have one screw. If we can remove, we can take it out. So for that we need to remove this plate, and we need to remove this box, and that will come out. For that we no need to replace this drive assembly, like the drum drive assemblies is no need to replace, but one of the gears will come out. So either we can take out the drive assemblies, or we need to take out the gears. So it's better we can take out the drum assemblies, and the gears is better. So now I was fixed back the transfer belt drive assembly. So to fix it, we just want to this plate. So a little bit move it, and this plate also I was removed, like this plate. This plate screws also removed, and I fixed it back now. So we can take it a little bit out and we can fix it. So then there are two connectors over there. Two connectors were fixed, and there are three connectors on the top. All the three connectors were fixed on top. Okay, so three connector there, two connectors here. Now the transfer belt was fixed now, so now we need to fix back again the drum drive assemblies. Before fixing the drum drive assembly, we need to clean that encoders. See, this is the encoder. So we need to clean that encoders clearly, and we should not bend that. So inside one, that one is there, right? So inside that one is the drive assembly, encoder assembly. So that encoder assemblies and sensors will be there. So on this PCB we have the sensors, and those sensors, and inside also we have one more. Inside also we have one more PCB that also sensor. So we need to clean that properly, and we can fix this one. This is the encoder. This is the encoder, and this one, this, and this one will read that reading based on this value. So this encoder should be clean. If you can see so much of the toner dust was there, and that will cause for the color illustration shown the machine. So we need to clean this encoder cleanly. Take the clean cloth and we can keep like this, and make sure don't bend it, don't bend that one, and we can clean. And I was taking the phone and I was getting late, so I was not able to clean properly. And we need to clean this sensor. We need to clean this one. Continuously we need to rotate, and we need to clean this one. And these are the sensors. And these sensors, this is the one. These two we need to clean it. And one more. This is the flange. This one. This one also, like sometimes it will a little bit worn out. And that time also we have, this is the one, and on the transfer belt side we have one more. So those that will come and interlock here. If any one of those were getting worn out, and that also will cause for the belt shifting and the color illustration out on the belt. So we need to check if it is any issue out there. We can remove the C clip, and this will come out, entirely will come out, and we can replace only this one. We have the part number for this. While we are replacing this one, we need to replace the flange from the machine side also. Then